Adam Yarjanian went by the name Siamanto. He was one of the greatest poets in Armenia around this time, among Armenians. He was born in 1878, and as a young man, he was shocked by the massacres. He was hearing about the Hamidian massacres of the 1890s, and like many Armenians, Armenian men of this time, he was moving in and out of the country. In 1909, after another series of massacres, he wrote a group of poems called Bloody News from My Friend, which actually Peter translated with Nevart Yaklian. And then he was also caught up in the arrests in 1915 and died, murdered by the Turks. This is probably his best known work of this group. It's called The Dance, and this is from about 1909. In a field of cinders where Armenian life was still dying, a German woman, trying not to cry, told me the horror she witnessed. This thing I'm telling you about, I saw with my own eyes. Behind my window of hell, I clenched my teeth and watched the town of Bardes turn into a heap of ashes. The corpses were piled high as trees, and from the springs, from the streams and the road, the blood was a stubborn murmur and still calls revenge in my ear. Don't be afraid. I must tell you what I saw, so people will understand the crimes men do to men. For 2 days, by the road to the graveyard, let the hearts of the world understand it was Sunday morning, the first useless Sunday dawning on the corpses. From dawn to dusk, I had been in my room with a stabbed woman, my tears wetting her death, when I heard from afar a dark crowd standing in a vineyard, lashing 20 brides and singing filthy songs. Leaving the half-dead girl on the straw mattress, I went to the balcony of my window, and the crowd seemed to thicken like a clump of trees. An animal of a man shouted, "You must dance, dance when our drum beats." With fury, whips cracked on the flesh of these women. Hand in hand, the brides began their circle dance. Now, I envied my wounded neighbor, because with a calm snore, she cursed the universe and gave up her soul to the stars. Dance, they raved, dance till you die, infidel beauties. With your flapping tits, dance. Smile for us, you're abandoned now. You're naked slaves, so dance like a bunch of fucking sluts. We're hot for your dead bodies. 20 graceful brides collapsed. Get up, the crowd screamed, brandishing their swords. Then someone brought a jug of kerosene. Human justice, I spit in your face. The brides were anointed. Dance, they thundered. Here's a fragrance you can't get in Arabia. With a torch, they set the naked brides on fire, and the charred bodies rolled and tumbled to their deaths. I slammed my shutters, sat down next to my dead girl, and asked, how can I dig out my eyes?